Hey guys, how are we doing? It's Crypto Insight UK here, bringing you back another YouTube video. Today we're going to do a deep dive into XRP. We're going to compare some analysis from history, and we're also going to look at how I build my charts, and I'm going to show you how I get to my, well, $13+ prediction for XRP in this bull cycle that I still believe is going to happen. So yeah, hope you enjoy, guys. I would ask you a massive favor. If you enjoy my YouTube content, please share it with a friend. I'm really enjoying making these YouTube videos, and I don't think I get enough exposure for the content that I'm hopefully creating for you guys. So yeah, if you could share it for me, that'd be amazing. If you tag me in the share, I'll retweet it, or I'll put you on my Instagram story. Just wanted to say that anyway. If you're enjoying the content though, guys, it also helps if you drop me a like, leave me a comment. Helps with the YouTube algorithm, and it's free. So yeah, with all that being said, let's get into it, guys. So we're going to start, as I said, we're just going to talk about XRP today. In fact, you know what we'll do first is I'll just show you how I draw my chart. So we'll just go down to an XRP chart that I've got down here. This one here. I'll just show you what I was looking at on the log scale just before I take it away. I was just looking at a bit of an ascending channel that we're in, and if we do hit the bottom of this channel, or start to move up from here, we've got like a 500%, 600% gain that we could see until we hit the top of the channel. Not saying this is going to happen, just showing you what I see. So let's take everything off. Let's take the moving averages off, and I'm going to show you exactly how I create my charts. First of all, if I could actually click this moving average, that'd be nice. There we go. So okay, let's take everything off. Let's show you. Let's take everything off. Okay, so we've got a completely blank chart here. All you do is search for XRP USD. Use something like Bitstamp, or I think I use Bittrex on the other chart. The reason I use these is because they do have some historical data. Look, you can go back to 2014 here with Bitstamp. So that's the reason I use Bitstamp specifically, not necessarily Binance. Let's just quickly get into. I'm going to do it. Go through it super fast. So remember, you can watch this on slow speeds, like 0.5 times speed if you need to. Just going to get in there super quick. So all I'm going to do first is add two moving averages, exponential moving averages, which are called EMAs. So we're going to get that in twice, bang bang. So I've clicked twice there, and we're going to get in some volume. And last but not least, I've been using the RSI. Get that in there too. Cool. So there's everything that I have in terms of my little indicators. And what I do then is I go on my exponential moving average. I keep mine in blue for the 50-day. And what I do is I make it thicker. I haven't done this for a little while. I'm just going to try and show you off inputs. 50 is the first one. Okay, that. But we also want to make it thicker. I didn't quite see how to do that. Here, I hit thickness. I'm going to make it just thick enough so you can see it better. It doesn't have to be super wham. Just change it up so you can see it well. And then I change my other moving average to red, and we'll bang that in there, and we'll put that on the same, and we'll change that to inputs 200-day, and then bang, there you go. There's your 50 and 200-day moving averages. Quite straightforward, easy in there. Your volume's obviously in at the bottom. So exponential moving averages are just moving averages, so that's like where the average price would be from the last 200 days and the last 50 days. They often act as areas of price resistance or support, so that's what they're used for. Relative strength index in the bottom here just shows the strength in the market. Normally when we are in an oversold area, so if we become this dotted line at the bottom, can indicate that there's going to be a reversal in the market. So for example here, then we start to push up, and then we do still come down again. There's just areas to give you an idea of when, boom, you can maybe take a buy. There's one there. Look, you look to take a buy, and where we could have sold too much. So maybe good entry points. They're just ideas, okay? The volume is just how much trading's going on. And yeah, that's it. And the last real tool that I use is a Fibonacci retracement tool, which can be found here. Bang. Oh no, tell a lie. Here, sorry. Fibonacci retracement. All you do there is you just line that up to the previous all-time high to the low. You drop that in, nice like that. Bang, there you go. Fibonacci drawn in. Make sure they're perfect on the tops and the bottoms, so you get the most accurate readings. And then you can see that's how I check my charts. It's always good on TradingView to be looking on the hourly time frames, like the 4 hourlies and stuff. When you try and draw it, my computer's super slow, so I'm not even going to do it now. But you've seen how to draw it in. I'm going to get back to the daily, and I'm just going to get back into some price action for you now. But yeah, what I was saying about the daily and the hourlies is sometimes the wicks on the daily are a bit out to what they are on the hourly on TradingView. I don't know why, but yeah. Okay, so let's get into XRP. So what's happened? We had this dump that I talked about yesterday. We found support on the 200-day moving average. Today we are looking at a bit of a recovery, 6.6% up on the day. I think we had like a 10% down day yesterday altogether. If you want to see super bullish, we want to see a green engulfing candle, and that just means that this green candle here today is bigger than yesterday's red candle, and that signals a bullish move that this is a bottom. Another positive thing is that long wicks below are positive. It means there's a lot of buying pressure there. So we've got low strength on the RSI starting to move back up. You could see a push up here today, and short term what we're looking for is a break above this descending trend line here. It's been acting as some resistance. Look, it's touched it 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 times. Hopefully on the 6th time we can come and push through that. If we get some decent volume behind us, bang, up we come. And once we break through that level, we have this descending trend line here from the all-time high. That will be at around $1.79. And if we get above that, I do think we're attacking some figures up here. An all-time high is what I'm really looking at. We get above that 195. We are really pushing towards that all-time high. As a lot of people have been pointing out, we are creating a cup and handle pattern. I've talked about this before. We break out positive from this little channel, and we're looking at a breakout target of this here, that there, and this is on the log scale. That's why it looks like it shrinks. So look, we are pushing up towards all-time highs. This is why I've been saying that I think that we are going to get a break to all-time highs soon. Let's take it off the log scale so I can show you a bit better. Just get zoomed in a bit. Right. So I think remember, all this is just my personal opinion, that we are going to come towards a break in the next 12 days. I posted out on Twitter, and I'm willing to have a good throw my hat in the ring on a 12-day prediction, to be honest with you, for a number of reasons. I just think we've been consolidating for a long time, and I think that Bitcoin will start to push, maybe top out. Not in 12 days, but I think we'll have another. So basically, with Bitcoin, there's a low circulating supply with a lot of crypto coming off the exchanges and people still trying to buy, but with the prices still going down. So what this normally means is there's going to be a supply shock incoming. The Bitcoin price will hopefully rocket, and that should carry some of the altcoins with it. And we're going to look at some historical data now, showing you guys why and how I come to the conclusion of $13-ish, $10 to $13, maybe more. Could be looking all the way up to 20s to 30s should we get the right decision from the SEC, and I can show you exactly how I see that. I'm going to show you on the charts. So technically, I'm just going to throw in some of my own theories in and around that at the same time. So we're going to start now with CoinMarketCap. So this is CoinMarketCap. If you don't know about this already, guys, it's a great tool to use to find any information about cryptos in general. It does exactly what it says on the tin. It tells you the market cap of the cryptos that you like, but it also, if you click into each individual crypto, just take Bitcoin for example, you can look into what the crypto does. It has links to its website, to white papers. So there you go. That's a great place to learn about crypto, but we can talk about that another day. So as you can see, the current market cap of cryptocurrency in general is $2.579 trillion. So massive market cap, and Bitcoin's looking at a 1.149 trillion share of that market. So let's presume, and it's reasonable to presume that Bitcoin will re-break its all-time high again. And let's just say, on a conservative estimate, some of the conservative estimates that we've seen for Bitcoin tops out at around $80,000. That's about a 22.5% to 25% move from here for Bitcoin. So that would bring an extra 250 trillion, let's say, into Bitcoin's market cap, bringing that market cap up to $1.4 trillion. Is that right? $1.5 trillion. $1.4 trillion, excuse me. Yeah, $1.4 trillion US dollars. But just for now, let's go on the maths that it doesn't really increase any further from here. Bitcoin, actually no, do you know what? Scrap everything I've just said. Go on the maths that Bitcoin can get to $1.5 trillion. I'm going to show you a few things, and then we're going to talk about some maths, and we're going to show you where XRP could probably go, or possibly go. So this is major crypto assets by percentage of the total market cap, or Bitcoin dominance chart. So in this chart, you can see at the bottom here, there's a key. This is XRP. The ones we're looking at, XRP, just for this example, XRP, Ethereum, and your Bitcoin. So as you can see here, bang, XRP engulfs Ethereum's market cap twice in the 2017 bull run. So what's to say that XRP can't do that again? And let's say Bitcoin gains another 20%, like we talked about. So it's at $1.4 trillion. $1.4 trillion. So that would make the price of Bitcoin, let's work this out. I'll get the calculator open. I've been doing some maths over here anyway. So 1.4 trillion. Oh, excuse me. 1.4 divided by 18,000. Oh gosh, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this on a calculator actually. We'll just round it up. So I don't know if I can do that on that calculator because I don't think the numbers go high enough. But what we'll just say is that, let's say it's a 25% move. We'll just do some quick maths and say 25% of 61,000 is roughly 15,000. So that'll bring us up to $80,000 Bitcoin. Yeah, correct. And in that case, let's say Ethereum does the same move, 25%, even though actually what I think will happen is Ethereum will make a bigger move, especially when we see a market rotation. But let's say Ethereum does the same sort of move, so 25% of 4,000, easy enough. Let's say it's 25%, that takes us to 5,100, let's say, $5,100. But let's just do it with the market cap of Ethereum. So 25% of 500 billion is another 125 billion. So let's say that takes us to 600 billion. And what we've seen in the past, as I've said, XRP engulfs Ethereum's market cap. Let's say Ethereum gets to, oh excuse me, that's my recording software. Let's say Ethereum, as I said, gets to 600 billion. And what move is that from where XRP is now? So we'll just do that on the calculator so I can give you an exact maths there. So that's 600 divided by 50 would give us $12 XRP if we engulf that market cap from the price action that we've got here to what we've got with where excuse me, I can't get my words out this morning, with where Ethereum is. So I also honestly think, and this is speculative of course, but I think that when we have a market rotation, we'll see a lot of the market cap that Bitcoin's gained move over into Ethereum. I can show you this here. So let's show you Bitcoin tops out. Let's say it's at 86% market cap there, and Ethereum's at 5% if you look at the little stats. When Ethereum really starts to overtake Bitcoin, Ethereum gets all the way up to 31%. But let's just say Ethereum engulfs a little bit more of the market cap of Bitcoin, and it goes up to, I don't know, 700 or 800 trillion, 700 or 800 billion. Then we could see even higher than that for XRP. We also know that market cycles are extended, and there's a few extra things to take into consideration. Like if you take in just some base utility for XRP, which I think will add just a tiny bit of value, extra value to the market. But so there's one way that we see a $12 XRP. That's a $12 XRP right there. And obviously with some extra speculation and some extra utility, I think it takes us out to 13 plus. And this is obviously not talking about any fundamentals. We're not going to talk about the lawsuit in this until we get to the end. And so next, what we're going to quickly look at is this. This is the 2017 bull run for XRP. The bottom here is XRP, sorry, and the top here is Bitcoin. This is a chart that I set up for you guys. So what we're going to look at first is, I just drew these two lines in here so you can see when XRP starts to move. What we're going to look at first is where I think we are in this market now compared to where we were back in 2017. So as you can see here, we've got this Bitcoin top, big correction, starting to push back up, does set a higher high, and then we correct. And then we really try and re-rally, and we don't actually break the all-time high. We do then come down into the prolonged bear market. So what I'm going to show you now is what I think that is in relation to where we are right now. If we look at this, I actually think that that is this area where we are here. So we've just broken our all-time high. We have a correction, and then we push back up again. So we've broken our all-time high. We have the correction. We start to push back up again. I think we're in about this phase here. This one right here. So that's this phase. So we break the all-time high. We come down. We push back up again. We have a little correction again, and we're going to push it again. So I think that is here. We broke the all-time high. We come down, we go back up again, we come down a little bit. It's exactly where we are here, in my opinion. We push back up. We could either be here or we could be here. But I personally think we are in and around this section here. We may even be here. Okay? They're my thoughts. If you look at that in relation to what XRP is doing at the time, if I can find it. So this is what XRP is doing. So this line here, you can see, is it. Let me just fucking take you back here again. Sorry, give me 1 second. So as you can see, I said we're here or here. They're the two areas I think we are. If you take that to XRP, it's here and here. So we haven't even started a move yet for XRP. So what you then see is that Bitcoin starts to get back up towards the all-time high. So that would be, gets back up towards $66,000. $66,000. So let's say we break 65,000 again, and that would be around this sort of section, 65,000, and that is when XRP really starts to make its move, and it moves really fast. By the way, let's be completely transparent here. It moves so fast. I'm just going to move this to the exact top. XRP. So it moves so fast, and within this time frame here, and remember that time frames are distorted because we're in a prolonged period, so we have a 249% move for XRP. So let's see where that would take us to start with. 249%. See where that would take us. Would that line up with my projections that I think we'll get to our all-time high? And that was a 3-day move, by the way. Within 12 days, do I think? So let's go for 12 days. 249%. Let's go 249% there. So within 12 days, 249%, $3.69. Pretty much bang on with what I've got in my head of where I think this market's going to go. So there's another thing backing us up to my logic on the short term. Okay. And then we consolidate sideways at all-time high. Let's say we come down. This is the sort of price action that I would like to see from XRP. If this something like that was to happen. Remember, I'm awful at drawing, so let's just get that out there already. I think we'll be looking within, if I can find the circle tool, if I can do that straight away, that'd be awesome. I guarantee you I can't. Oh yeah, here we go. I think we're looking in this sort of range. Let me find all-time high to 450. I'm looking for this sort of target area for our push-up above all-time high and up to 450. We could have an overextension like I showed you on the channel right at the start, where we go all the way up to, and we're going to take it this way actually, where we go all the way up to about 650 on this initial push, just from that logarithmic ascending channel that I showed you right at the start of the video. So that's my target sort of area for this push up that we're going to look at going forward. So if we do go up and hit this, we're going to move this. We're going to move this just so it's more accurate. This is the sort of action that I see. Obviously, it might not be a straight line up, but I've said that I think it'd be about 12 days, didn't I? Within 12 days. But let's just say we do come up into this price area here. I think then we could either see testing the support of previous all-time high, or we would come up and maybe come down and test this level here that we were really stuck under. We've been stuck under really since the start of this alt season, this bull run. And I think that wouldn't be a straight up line like this. So we could either do that, or we come up like this and we come down, as I said, test this level, maybe consolidate in and around here, and then before we make our next push off. And that would relate to this area here on the chart. We have our next push up, and then next, obviously. Okay, So let's get into the next stage of what I think could possibly happen. So we've talked about where I think we are here. I think we're here, and then Bitcoin obviously grinds upwards. This is into December. We might have a big push. I think actually we'll have maybe some news come out here. I think we'll probably see some corporations come out holding Bitcoin itself, and there's definitely an argument to say we could have an extended cycle, but I'm just going to go off the fact of the conservative Bitcoin top of 80,000 that we've seen people like Blockchain Backer give us those predictions. Okay, so next, then what happens? Then Bitcoin, obviously, this is where the market capital starts to rotate from Bitcoin into other cryptocurrencies. So let's have a look at, this is 2017, December. Just trying to find the right dates for you guys. Oh, okay, I'm not working this out very well. Where are we? Where are we? Here, 2017. This is the market top for Bitcoin there. Bang. That's the 11th of December. And then we really start to rotate pretty quickly out into the other altcoins. So let's have a look where that is. So that is the 11th of December. Here. So any time in and around now, this is where we'll start to see rotation within now and the next month. So anyway, yeah, so the market cap, Bitcoin starts to lose dominance. We come down here. I don't think these charts are actually quite lined up, even though CoinMarketCap is showing what it's showing. I actually don't think they're lined up, because I've looked at this before and they're not exactly similar to this. That's why it's throwing me a bit of a curveball. But anyway, like I've talked about, I think we're here. I think we're in this zone. XRP doesn't move until another week or two. Bitcoin then tops. It starts to capitulate and come down. During all this time, the market cap is rotating into the altcoins. So XRP is starting to take this run up. Look, starting to take this run up. As you can see both here now. I might take this volume off if I can. Bang. XRP is starting to run up. And XRP actually tops out on the 4th of January, where Bitcoin's really trying to make a retracement rally and come and break its all-time high, but it doesn't make it, and then we go into the prolonged bear market. But this time period here is a time period of, from really the initial move to the absolute top, is 23 days. And the move that you have for XRP here is 1,431%. And that's not even from the very start of the move. I'm just saying that's from ish where we are. So we're 1,400% takers over 23 days. And obviously it's an extended market, like an extended time period. So the time periods are not accurate at all. And that's one thing that we can really be sure on. The time periods are more extended, although Bitcoin does look to be following a similar trajectory than it has in the past. So from exactly where we are now, I'm just coming to the right here to line it up, so you can see the dotted lines in line. 1,400% move takes us, where are we? Come on, $15-ish from exactly where we are now. So $16 from where we are now. So there's another argument as to why I think we can get up to those mad numbers. Or not mad, just predicted numbers. And as I've talked about, XRP is normally the last and the fastest to move. It's steep price movements in short periods of time. It's a lot of hurt for everyone in the XRP market the whole year, and then we get one big or two big spikes in price action. This is why I say cash out plans are very important. You get a few days, or you get 28 days out of a 4-year cycle of euphoria for XRP. And in that time, you've got to be so disciplined with taking profits. So anyone who's followed my channel this whole time, you've really got to consider that, because it's so easy to get caught up in the hype of like, oh, it's going to do this, it's going to do that. And maybe it does, but all I'm saying is protect yourself from any kind of like hurt in the future, because I'll tell you what's worse than taking profits is not taking any and then having to sit through 4 years and holding your bags again. So we've looked now at previous historical data to show you exactly how, with technical analysis, we can find the figures that I'm talking about. Then you've got to sprinkle in there a little bit of fundamental news potentially, Ripple's IPO, SEC lawsuit. But you also have to remember that all of these might actually take us to after this bull run is finished. If we get some positive law SEC news throughout the suit. Sorry, my words are really not coming out very well today. I'm in and erring a lot. It's because my brain's all over the place. If we get some positive news come out through the suit throughout this bull run, especially in this euphoria phase, we really could hit higher numbers. And I honestly project it could add another up to 300% to my price targets. So if you heard that correctly, it could add up to 300% on my price targets. I don't just pluck that figure out of the sky. I take that from the research that I've done. You know, I've written an article for GMI, Global Macro Investor. In that, I did a lot of research looking into like Kin token, Telegram token, those sorts of things, and how they moved after the lawsuits were done. EOS, and they averaged out about 200 to 300% gain after the lawsuit finished. So they're really what I'm looking for in terms of that. Then you also have the mix of utility and potential utility going forwards. We know that the G7 have been talking with Ripple. We know that a lot of different companies like the BIS, World Economic Forum, the ISO 222, they all look to use, or at least are looking at, one aspect of whatever they're doing going forward will involve Ripple, or at least as a consultancy level. So you've just got to bear in mind there could be those extra catalysts that come on top of it. But for a technical price target, you're looking at, for me, $13, well, between $12 and $17 XRP this bull run. And nothing's changed, in my opinion. Nothing's changed. There's loads of people out there footing the life out of XRP. It's never going to move, all this sort of stuff. And you normally find when there's the highest level of frustration in any crypto market is when it really starts to pump. You can look at the greed and fear index for that with Bitcoin. You can do the same with XRP, and you can really, really look and see where people are on social media are selling, and that is normally when price action starts to go the other way. Like market psychology is one of the biggest things in cryptocurrency. My whole cash out plan has really been honing in on this exact phase that we are in now, and I just want to let you guys know that nothing, in my opinion, has changed. We're really on track for the $13 to $17, well, $12 to $17. I also say with the speculative, well, if you use the math, so let's say it could be a $30, $40, $50 XRP should we get the lawsuit settlement and the perfect timing with other things like utility and all that sort of stuff. But I'm not putting my hat out there on that, but I am putting my hat on the line of $13 to $17. I personally have my main cash out plan executed by $13.10 that I have shared with you. It's a video on my YouTube, but I wouldn't be surprised to see $15-ish with XRP as well. So I really hope this video settles anyone's nerves who holds XRP. Remember, none of this is financial advice, guys. I've literally just showed you previous charting. I know it was a bit disjointed. I try and do all my YouTubes on the fly. I don't have the editing skills yet to be mixing and matching and clipping videos together. I also don't really have the computer power, and it is something that I'm going to be investing into soon. But all my money is tied up in XRP essentially at the minute. For the reasons I've showed you, I'm 99% into XRP right now. It's always been my plan from last year. Anyone who had any one-to-ones with me at the beginning of the year told you everything that I've done. I've been transparent with everyone in my chat, been transparent with everyone on who follows me on social media. If you enjoyed this video, guys, and it has helped you, please do comment on it, please do subscribe, and please do drop me a like and share it with some friends, because as I said, I'm really trying to grow my YouTube. I want to help as many people as I can, and I also am enjoying YouTube, and as I said, they are rewarding me a little bit for the work now, so that's brilliant. It's win-win for everybody, and it's free for you guys to share. As I said, if you enjoyed it, please do share on your social medias. If you share it, I'll give you a retweet, I'll give you a post on my Instagram story. But yeah, I'll stop rambling on now, guys. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will speak to you on that. If you've got any questions, as always, either drop me a message on Telegram or drop me a message in the comments to this YouTube video. I hope you all enjoyed that. I said that about 900 times. Peace up, A-Town down, and I'll see you on the next one.